And, you know, we do a lot of repurposing on our show. We try to teach women, you know, how to balance it all. How do you keep yourself relevant? How do you keep it fresh?
And how do you keep those arms looking so
and
amazing?
legs.
Well, you know, I think you keep yourself relevant by really being interested in the world around you. And gosh, everything is changing at such a fast and furious pace with technology and all sorts of things that it's really, I think, important just to stay aware and engaged. And I think the world is a complicated place too, you know, and I think the media landscape has changed so dramatically, the way we all consume news and information. So I like to see myself as hopefully a clearinghouse for people to make sense of things that are going on in the world, going on in their communities, going on in the country, and really helping, you know, figuring it out together. You know, we try to do a show that talks about important things. And even when I'm talking with someone fun, who may be a movie star or a big singing star, I like to really kind of unravel them a little bit and understand what makes them tick and talk about things that are important to them. And we have the luxury of time to really be able to have, I think, a substantive conversation, no matter what topic we may be tackling, no matter with whom I may be speaking. So I feel really very blessed because of that.
You know, you've had such a great career thus far, and when you've, like you said, when you've got your name on the door, a little added pressure there. What did you learn from last season that you want to carry over into next season? What's going to be different?
Well, you know, I think what we've learned is sometimes there is a topic that can sustain an entire hour because it's multi-layered and multifaceted. But sometimes I think that when we tried to stretch things a little too much at times, and there might not have been enough material to really justify the amount of time we spent talking about something. So to that end, we're going to make it more multi-segmented this season. So we might have a big conversation about women and alcohol, you know, women who are drinking more, what's going on with women who are drinking at play dates, for example, and sort of examine that phenomenon. And then have a spotlight guest, somebody who's just really interesting, who may be in the news for reasons that they're incredibly successful entrepreneurs, they might be a movie star, they might be a woman who's doing something fantastic in her community, you know, really running the gamut of all different kinds of people. And then we might have a segment at the end. We have a lot of ideas that we're talking about. So I think for people who may turn on the show and say, I'm not that interested in that topic, we want to say, guess what? You may learn something, A, so stick around, and B, if you're not that interested, don't worry, because we're going to shift gears just, you know, in a few minutes, and we're sure that something is going to strike your fancy in the program.